Hey guys, this is Admiral Preparedness again. We received another special package in the mail today. Again, I think I know what's in this, but I tell you what, let's get inside and take a look, okay? Direct from China. I think I know what this is. Okay. All right, well, seen this before. And I've seen this before too. This is another version of the Backpackers Butane Propane Stove. As you can see, it has a different style of adapter, a different style of, oh, this thing's a complete version change of another version. Boy, I tell you what, the patent on this one was really done badly. Because if you have a good patent, you wouldn't be able to have this kind of reverse engineer change copy. Yep, sure enough. Now what's interesting here is this part's knurled. I don't know why it is, because you really can't hang. There's no way to turn it to. You want to take the bottle and do this. This whole idea of this being black knurled is just kind of a waste of money and time. The length of these guys is short. It could have been a bit longer. So that means that the pot that goes on this can only have a certain diameter because it'll make it top heavy. Your standard off the shelf one contractor spit these little bad boys out of the production line. I mean, I'm not knocking it at all. I'm just admiring the amount of time it takes to knock these things off. The bale, the burner is different too. Kind of like this type of burner. We're gonna get the other one in just a moment and take a look. But for right now, I just want to go over and explain this one. This is another version of the Backpackers Butane Propane Cook Stove. Now, there are other versions out there with a different type of burner. There are others out there with the length that these are longer or shorter. This one's a short version. It's compact. I mean, I got to admit, that's kind of nice. Compact. Different parts. Again, this part here, I would recommend slathering that in some sort of petroleum jelly product. That way you could protect it from the ozone. The ozone likes to destroy stuff over time. There's an internal gasket and an external gasket for different types of bottles. I do have an adapter that can go on the larger Coleman style propane bottles that you adjust the control on the adapter. And you have your bale adapter, your bale valve. All right. Fully open and shut off. Okay. Now this one's spring loaded, so you can store it like that or like that, so you can put it away. Always remember to shut it before you use it on your fuel. You can lose it. Has a different style of piezoelectric lighter. A little spark is shot across the tip here to there. One spark and this bad boy is going to fire off. So this is another version of the Backpackers Butane Compact Stove. Hi folks, Admiral Preparedness here again. I got two different versions of the Backpackers Compact Butane Stove here. You can see a big difference. You can really see a big difference. I'll turn them here so that way you can see. So we got to tell you right now that I got a feeling that the patent on this thing wasn't that great. Seeing as how you just make certain modifications to it, and stay out of patent court. Of course, this is made overseas in China, which, you know, hey, it is what it is. But what's interesting is it's the same thing, but different. Now, I have the bottles, but I have the adapters on order. They haven't shown up yet. So that way I could use the big butane bottle instead of the small, expensive propane butane bottles that you would normally use with these guys. What I do want to say is I'm pretty amazed about how they you know, stand up against each other. One thing I can tell you is they're compact, is like you say, they still use good material. Looks like brushed aluminum, a little bit of stainless steel, brass. This one here uses a little bit different configuration, a little bit more thought put into it, but they kind of cheaped out on certain places and went the right way on the other places. So, you know, what it is, what it is. You got to kind of figure out what you have to do next is take them and use them out in the field. And that's what I'm going to do next once I get these adapters in. It allows me to use the larger Coleman style bottles to these guys. I want to get that done in about a week, I guess. So I'll be coming back to you guys again. But I do want to show you that there are different versions out there. Now, what we're going to do is a back-to-back flame test. Won't do really a durability test, but more of a which pot can fit on what type. I think this guy here takes smaller pots, and this guy here takes larger pots, obviously because of the spread. It's got a pretty big spread. I mean, that's a nice sized pot will fit on top of that. This one over here looks like it'd be like a miniature pot, because, you know, you put a pot on here and it might become topsy-turvy. As a matter of fact, even the boxes are different, which is okay. You got one box size, the other box size, so that's kind of neat too, so you can't ever get them messed up. The cool part about it is when you go out in the field, you know, as long as you got something that can boil water and either pasteurize the water for you so you can drink it or at least cook your food. I like them both, but like I said, I want to do a comparison, the burner style, the lighter and stuff like that. That's pretty much, you know, no brainer. But this one has a valve stem. The bayo is a lot longer, so that way you don't get your hands burnt. Depending on the size of the pot, obviously the pot's bigger, you know, you're gonna have to go underneath there and fiddle with this. The key is when you're fiddling with this, you might cause that bottle to flip over. That's why they want to use that small bottle. But we'll get back to you as soon as we get those adapters in. And in the meantime, keep your powder dry and stay safe, folks.